Got it. Okay, happy winter solstice, everybody. It's really good to see your faces. Thank you all for being here. I'm just gonna scroll. Many of you are here. Cool. Today is winter solstice, which means that it is the shortest light day of the year. For those of you that don't know, Lee, I actually think today is the longest day of the year for
summer
you.
Solstice, yeah.
Summer solstice, which is super cool. So obviously ours will be a little bit different, but thank you for being here anyway. That's cool. Winter solstice has been celebrated since humans existed in different forms and different religions. Throughout all of human history in all different countries, we have always honored the control that Mother Earth has over our lives. The sun and the moon obviously also play a big role in that. Part of my healing came from a lot of this kind of stuff, honoring what I can touch and feel. I get a lot of healing from Mother Earth and the sun and the moon and the ocean and all of the things that nature provides for us. So I really am drawn to winter solstice the most out of all pagan holidays because I'm Norwegian. I'm 70% Norwegian. And my ancestry is very deep rooted in this stuff. I come from a long line of Vikings, and a lot of my how I honor my elders is through a lot of this stuff. And what I wanted to do today before I pulled rune was just take like a few moments to show you what that can look like and what has really helped me. And I know last year I did it a little differently, but this year I wanted to put together, and this is why I asked you guys to get some string or rope. And if you don't have any, it's okay. I can just show you what I did. I made a labyrinth, and a labyrinth is something that like way back when everyone used as a meditation thing. I don't know if you've ever seen one or ever had the pleasure of walking one, but when you really concentrate on walking in that spiral, and it's a form of connecting with Mother Earth and a form of meditation that you have to study and actually know what you're doing when you walk in the circle. And it's a very meditative, grounding experience. Tonight, though, we're not going to walk in a circle because I don't know what everybody's house looks like. I just would encourage you to possibly make a labyrinth, and I'm going to turn this around and show you what I made. And I can show you what it all represents. So there's my labyrinth. As you can see, it's a spiral, and I used all natural things. I just threw this, I had it in my brain. I knew what I was going to do. I just had to throw it together. So I used pine cones. Those are real antlers, tea lights, and crystals I use to make my spiral. And then in the middle, I actually have a solstice candle that I have on my altar normally with my boys, but I also have this in there because we're going to light the candles together. But yeah, this is what mine looks like. So if you guys want to participate in this, take whatever string, yarn, whatever you had, and make a spiral. That's step one. And while you're doing that, set your intentions as a reflection of what this last year has brought you. And with that intention, know that we're leaving whatever no longer serves us in the past. We're not bringing it with us into the center of the circle. I wanted to show you guys too a couple other things. This is Poetic Edda. This is where like all Norse mythology comes from and a lot of rune knowledge. I read this like 5 times, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. Sage, and then I have a little magical Yule card, which I plan on doing a little giveaway if one of you pick a rune that I made an ornament out of. These are my runes. I actually got, isn't this cool? That's a bone that we hollowed out and put a bottom on. Anyway, I got these at a witchcraft fair. So I'm a little excited to use these. They are made out of resin and glitter, which I was totally feeling that today. Normally I would only use runes that are made out of a natural material, but I felt like with the labyrinth I got going on here, I covered my natural thing, and I met the lady that made those, and she's a really fucking cool chick. So we're gonna use those. And then over here, I just have some more natural things. Kavi sends me a lot of mushrooms, and Lola made that for me. And then this is Freya, who is one of my pagan deities that I call upon. So within the labyrinth, I'm going to I have 12 candles set up, and then my one in the middle. And I am going to take my candle and light the first candle and give thanks to what January provided me. Those of you that know me and know my journey this year, January was a hard month for me. So it's going to be the first candle that I light, not only because it's the first candle of the year, but also it's going to take the longest to burn. I know, even though it's the first one, because I had a lot going on in January. And then I'm going to light February's candle and give thanks for what February left me and gave me this year. And I did receive a lot of love and comfort during that time, and I give thanks for that. And then comes March, and March is when I celebrate the birth of my daughter, the birth of my husband, the birth of my mother, the birth of my nephew. I have a lot of loved ones that were born in March, so I am giving a lot of thanks and gratitude for all that served me in that month. And then of course April, and April is also one of my favorite months because it's the start of spring. And those of you that are Christian, we also celebrate the rebirth of Jesus normally in April, end of March, so we can give thanks for that as well. May, of course, is spring, beautiful flowers and the rebirth. And when we see all of the new creatures and all of the rebirth of the flowers, and everything comes back to life, and we start seeing that in May, and I give thanks for that. And then comes June, and I give lots and lots of thanks in June. June is an important month to me. My first son, Anthony, left body in June, and I have learned a lot of my life lessons through that. And I give so much thanks and gratitude for that. And then of course, July. In July, I give thanks and gratitude because we love summer and we love swimming. And that was Kavi's favorite thing. His last word was actually water. And July is a month that we're all able to enjoy that. And really, I give a lot of gratitude for what that brings to us. Also, the United States of America, for those of you that are patriotic or have military, we give thanks for that as the birth of America. August, give thanks to August as the summer runs down and things come to an end and kids go back to school. We can all give thanks for that because I am still a mom, no matter how weird my rituals are. August, September, I'll give thanks to September as school is starting and the weather is changing. It's cooling down from those hot months. I give thanks to September. My son Anthony was also born in September, and I give much gratitude for that as well. In October, I thank October for giving us fall. I was married in October. That month means a lot to me. My marriage has helped me through many things in my life, and I give so much gratitude to that. And then November, I give gratitude. November, at the end of November, the holiday season starts. And as hard as that is for us, we can still give gratitude and thanks because we know that our loved ones are starting off the season and they go strong all year for us. And then, of course, I give thanks for December, of all magic and all of the things happening in December, when I am brought back to my roots to honor my past elders and all of those who have come before me in my ancestry and such. And I give mad gratitude to Jesus for his birthday being in, there we go. I had to say Jesus. I'm going to put that in the middle. And that is my 11th of gratitude for winter solstice, going through all of the months of the year and what I am grateful for, knowing that this light is burning brightly and will get me through the next year. And my big candle in the middle is representing of the days becoming more light, be coming back, and we're going to go back and all the way, and we're going to do it all over again. And it's going to be a wonderful thing, like it always is. And we can give gratitude to that. I give gratitude to Mother Nature, to Nikki and Leaf, to Kathy, all of you wonderful warriors. Thank you for impacting my life and making this year the journey that it has been, and honestly getting me through it. I give much gratitude for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to say thank you, and so it is. And turn myself around. Hello. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to leave my candles going here for our rune pulls, and I'm assuming that all of you like the rune pulls. Does anybody have any questions about what just happened there? No? Okay, cool. Wonderful. All right, who wants to go first?
I have a quick question. The candle in the middle, like the solstice candle, where you give thanks for the light that is to come.
Yeah.
That is not, is that the December candle, or that is a different candle? It's like a candle.
That is my December candle.
It is December.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's it. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna set you guys up a little differently so you can see my pulls when I do them, because runes, you know, it's a whole thing of it. So just give me 1 second. And I am going to turn on magical lights, and all will be well in the world. Maybe I will do this. Maybe it'll, there it is. Okay. No, not K. You'll have to wait. Sorry, ladies.
You're on mute, honey.
Okay, now I can hear. Now you can hear me. Okay, who wants to go first? Caroline? You want to go first, Caroline? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I'll go first.
Okay.
That sounds wonderful.
Okay. Anybody you want me to call in while I ask? I'm gonna call in Freya.
I think I do. I believe I do.
Who do you want to call in?
I want to call in, I don't actually, can I call in someone whose name I don't know? Just like the Mother God. Can I just call in the Mother God?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is, but I want them.
You want her, that feminine energy?
Yes.
You want the feminine energy?
Yes.
The feminine energy that Caroline's asking for. Please come in and help us to draw a room for Caroline to bless her on winter solstice and give her a little guidance, a universal guidance for her future. Okay, Caroline, we're doing, oh yeah. I have cheat sheets, guys. Tiwaz. Huh, yeah, Tiwaz. It is Tiwaz. It is an arrow pointing directly upwards. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So
and I remember that.
What's that?
I remember that one. I don't remember what it means, but I
honor. It's honor, being a leader and following your strengths and victory.
Ah.
So something that you are, you know, doing within your own personal growth, I would assume.
Yeah.
Strengths, victory. Have you overcome anything lately? What about?
Yeah, yes, I have, and it's happening more and more. like the way I relate to people, and the way I relate, like my feelings are not, I'm not wearing my feelings on my sleeve so much, which is a good thing
Excellent.
for me. Yeah.
It is good.
Like
It
more
is
being
good. So having more confidence and being able to do that more in the future, right? Like that is
yeah.
what Mother God feels that is your destiny. Okay, Caroline, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you guys want to go next, just unmute yourselves, because I'm sitting on the other side of the table dropping runes on the floor, which means they want to jump out. So.
Okay. Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm all right.
Happy winter solstice to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Have you heard of winter solstice and done winter solstice stuff before?
I know what it is. I have not done any stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was a good stepping stone for you then. Is there anyone that you would like me to call upon while I pull your rune?
Freya's fine.
Freya? Are you familiar with Freya?
Not really. I've heard the name, don't know much about her.
She's a Norse goddess of motherhood. She was one of Odin's wives. He had more than one wife, and he's the all-father of Norse mythology. And I use her because she's the mama god.
Good.
So I'm going to call on her because we all know the mama gods, right?
Yes.
Freya, please come down and help me to pull over Rita to help her on her path to her high skin. There it is. Oh, cool. Wunjo. Wunjo, it is like the letter, it kind of looks like the letter P.
Oh,
It's pronounced Wunjo. So one thing that you'll always notice about runes is that they're the Elder Futhark, which is what I work with. That is the origination of them. They're straight lines. There's no curves because they used basic things to make them. So everything is straight line. So P, and it's pronounced Wunjo, spelled Wunjo. It is the rune for joy, happiness, and peace.
Oh, that's good.
That is really good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That's awesome. That is really awesome. So either keep doing whatever it is you're doing and knowing that as long as you keep doing that, it'll continue.
Sounds good.
That's pretty awesome. So anybody next? First, I do want to say it, if I wanted to say this in the beginning, and this goes for everybody. This is Iwas, this rune. I made a rune on an ornament, which I've been doing, like I've been selling stuff with like Nikki at markets and stuff, and I did a bunch of Christmas and Yuletide ones. This rune is called Iwas. It is the Yule tree rune. It like represents the Yule tree. It is now Yuletide, winter solstice, it all correlates, whatever. So I wanted to tell you guys that if you pull Iwas, I will mail this to you. Sorry, Rita, you didn't pull Iwas. You pulled joy, which, you know what? Joy or a tree? I think you're okay. I think you're good. Okay.
I can live with joy.
Yes, that's amazing. All right, anybody want to go next?
I'll go next. It's Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. How are you?
Good. I love your pants.
My pants. So
Yes.
I'm wearing these pants today because it was -3 when I got dressed, and they're fleece lined.
Oh, nice.
My mom's like, leather pants for the my dad's in the hospital. We went to the hospital to go visit him. She's like, leather pants for the hospital. I'm like, Mom, they're fleece lined. She understood. Is there anyone that you would like me to call upon to draw your rune?
Well, I love Mary. So can you
Mary?
call on Mary? Yeah.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Mother Mary, please come down and bless these runes and allow me to draw the rune for Rhonda that will lead her on her highest path and her highest goal. There she is. Okay, So you have, I know all these runes names, and then I always want to make sure that I pronounce them correctly. Where'd you go, sis? Here we go. It's Yura is how you say it. It's like, I'm showing you the wrong side. Two arrows, like two, there it is, right there. Two arrows that face the opposite direction. It is called Yura with a strong R sound. It is the rune used for harvest. So harvest in runic would mean now, like modern day would mean like a plentiful harvest, like you're going to some sort of success in jobs, some sort of success in any work that you do. Going forward, you'll reap the benefits. Your planting seeds will be bountiful. Does that make any sense? So new interest.
Yeah.
So anything that you're newly interested in. Do you have any new interests?
I do.
New interests that
actually.
if you were to work hard at would be bountiful.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about bountiful, but I do have new interests,
Yeah.
which is it's a mediumship actually.
So because we live here and we're humans and we hear the word bountiful, we immediately think of like money, right? That's not necessarily what it means in universal language, and runes speak universe, right? So a bountiful harvest literally can mean you do the work in your mediumship stuff and you'll be awesome at it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
You know,
nice.
it's a deeper meaning than what our surface selves tell us, right? So, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So cool.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah. Happy solstice to you, sister.
You too.
Anybody else?
Okay, Kate.
Okay, Lee. I'm sorry it's not summer solstice in this name.
No, but I'm excited. I think I mentioned to it last year. My sister-in-law is here. She's from Norway and she's really missing home. So she does a labyrinth and they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. She does the 12 gifts and so she's excited because we're going to go do this.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, tonight.
Awesome.
So I'm kind of here for her too.
Oh, yay. How perfect.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I can't pronounce it. So we call her Martha, but she says that, you know how Norway, it's like Martha. Kinnerud, but the way I'm saying it, we can't sound it no matter how hard we try. But so it's Marthe, but they all say it like Martha.
Martha. Yeah.
Marthe, but we never get it right. But yeah.
You never get it right. So
Never.
I was like, when I was 19, I went to Europe. Okay. When I was 19, I did one of those like hippie backpack things. And I met this guy from Norway. His name was Joachim. Well, it's Joakim. And I'm like, your name is Joachim. And he's like, no, Joachim.
Yes. You'll never get it. You can't
Never get it. Never get it. Okay. Who would you like me to call on for you?
All right. So Frigg. So
Frigg.
Yeah.
I like Frigg. Frigg and I go way back. Kind of sassy, but we like sassy.
We do.
Goddess Frigg, please come down and bring all your feminine energy to these rooms. Allow me to pull the room, lead to her highest self. That is not it. I already know. Thank you for making that clear to me. Frigg likes these. Doing that one. Okay. Thank you. And so it is. Oh, you got the same one as. No, you didn't. Yeah, you did. Where do you go? Tiwaz. You got Tiwaz again. Honor being a leader and knowing your strengths and victory. Same thing.
Yeah.
Are you starting a new thing?
Yes. Maybe, yes. I've had lots of shout outs from the ancestors and everyone else lately, like in my face signs and to encourage me to do that. So yeah, it resonates. That's awesome.
That is awesome. So Tiwaz again the arrow pointing directly up.
Yeah, I love it. Thanks, Kate.
You are welcome. Thank you. So I'm gonna pull that out and go on the back. I swear to God, I already did that before. Okay. Okay, who's next? We have lots of them.
I'll go next.
Hi, Antoinetta. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some good news about my niece who they had discovered a few days ago. She had a tumor in her brain, and we went down the same road, like thinking it was like Massimo's journey, and we just found out today that it's a benign tumor, and they
Oh,
removed.
God.
So we had our little Christmas miracle, and I think
Aw.
I believe Massimo had something to do with it.
Absolutely. Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Super cool. And you
Yeah.
found that out today?
Within this week,
Oh, wow.
because she got an eye doctor appointment. That's when they discovered this pressure behind her head, but she already had an appointment in October, and they mistakenly called her now to say she had to come in for an appointment. So this whole thing of like mistake made us find out that she had this tumor. So we think Massimo orchestrated something here,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they said
Yeah.
if the tumor wasn't removed, she could have died in her sleep within a few weeks, a few months. So
Oh, my God.
it was truly a miracle they found it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely divine intervention. Like, for sure.
Yes.
Coincidences don't happen like that, right?
No, my sister doesn't believe in coincidences. She told
Yeah.
me Massimo did this. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Well, that's super cool. I'm glad you guys are going to have a Merry Christmas. That's really cool. Awesome. Is there anybody you want me to call on?
I'm gonna call on the Lord.
On the Lord?
Yes.
You want me to refer to him, they, them as the Lord? The Lord.
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus. I'm gonna call. Is it okay to call on Jesus?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Jesus.
Because Massimo has brought his presents to us. So,
Oh,
and his
cool.
birthday's coming up. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
call
for
him
sure.
too.
Yeah. I mean, I give thanks to Jesus for solstice. So absolutely. So we'll call on the Lord, our Jesus Christ, I won't say our Savior. It's so easy to want to just say that, right? That's how I'm programmed. I am programmed that way, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Our Lord Jesus, please come down and help me. I'm not pulling. He's throwing things at me. Please come down and bless these. Not playing games. Did you want me to have that one? Yes. Okay, cool. We're going to go with this one. This one is cool. Laguz is the name of this one. Laguz. Laguz. Can you see it? It's a half arrow pointing upwards. It is what the Norse used for lake when they wanted to use water. That was what they used, but lake, because everywhere in Norway they just thought was a lake, not an ocean, so they used lake. It means birth, mysteries, dreams, and secret things. Also water. Does that mean anything to you? Secret things. There's all kinds of things there. Have you done any shadow work?
A little bit, not too much.
Does Massimo come to you in your dreams?
He does.
Okay. Yeah.
He
And
does.
then what do you have a connection to water at all?
I'm my sign. I'm in February. I'm an Aquarius, and the zodiac sign is water.
Okay.
Well, it's a part of like water's part of it. Aquarius.
Yeah. Is anybody pregnant?
We just had, my sister-in-law had a baby in
Okay.
June.
Okay. Well, so I almost wonder. Okay, so Lagoose meaning water, lake birth, mysteries, dreams, and secret things. So every time that I pull a rune, it has a positive meaning and it has a negative meaning, right? Just like any universal balance or duality, because again, runes are universal language. In water, it like the Aquariusness in water like makes sense. And you said Massimo's coming to you in your dreams, but there's also a mystery behind water and secrets that are like known in dreams.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? Like, and you have to remember when I say these things, it sounds like I'm dumb and don't know what I'm saying because I don't really know what the universe, I know universal language, but I don't know well enough to translate it to your life by you telling me different things. But what I would pick up on and what I would concentrate if I pulled that rune for myself going future on winter solstice, knowing that I need to leave things in the past and no longer serve me and look to brighter futures, is look for a meaning in water and pay attention to what secrets Massimo is telling you in your dreams.
Okay. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
It makes more sense than if I'm just like, well, water. That doesn't,
Yes.
no, there has to be more. So that would be my interpretation. Pay attention to your dreams.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Anybody else?
I'll go.
Angie, I hear you.
Hi.
How are you? Happy
Good.
solstice.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Anybody that you want me to call upon?
Jesus.
Jesus. Happy birthday, Jesus. Okay. Jesus, please come down and bless these. Allow me to give Angie the reading that she needs for her highest self. Give these, oh, there we go. We're not, no. When it's jumping out like that, and I'm like, that's not, no, we're not doing the same one. Maybe it's jumping out because it doesn't want to be in there anymore. That one does, though. Jumping at me. Yep, cool. Okay, we're going with this. It's the double X's on top of itself. This one is. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, Angie. You're gonna get me the one that changes and does shifting for me. Cool. Othala. Huh. See it? Two X's on top of each other. It's called Othala. Like Othala. And it is the rune for property, but in property can mean literally anything belonging to your family. Like another word would be inheritance, familial line, great DNA. Any sort of prosperity that your lineage has allowed for you. Okay. So either that, so for leaving things that are going in the past and looking brighter for the future would mean that like whatever was there serves you, and the things that are coming forth in the future would be I don't know, anybody having a baby? And babies, inheritance, land, something along these lines.
No babies, no.
Familial lineage, some sort of Othala, like I want to say Ohana. You ever seen Lilo and Stitch? And Ohana means family. I keep wanting to say Ohana, like some maybe not a material thing, but more of like Ohana. I don't know. Othala, the same thing, like coming together, rich in good family things.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do with that, I can't interpret it anymore.
Okay. I got it. I'll watch for it. I'll keep it
I'm
in.
like rich family things. Yeah, Othello, Ohana, yeah, that's what it means. Like I said before, guys, like the universal language is really hard for us humans to get past our human brain, because immediately when I see property and family, I'm immediately like, well, it has to be something tangible then. If it's property, but that's not universal language. Universal language is about the mysteries that elude us. So there you go. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thanks, Yanch. Okay, is there more? Or are we good? I feel like there was a couple more.
Kate, it's
Yeah.
Patty. It's
Hi.
Patty. Hi, I'll go.
Okay. Patty?
Yep.
Ooh, nice to meet you. How are
Nice to
you
meet you.
today? Happy
Good.
solstice to you.
Yes,
sis.
happy solstice.
Thank you. Is there anyone that you wanted me to call on?
Freya, I'll go with her.
Freya? You
Yeah.
like Freya? Freya is my girl. Yep, she's the mother god of Norse mythology. So I did pull out, Angie, I wanted to tell you the one that jumped at me before was Tiwaz, and I'm pulling Tiwaz out because this is probably something for me at this point if it keeps getting pulled out. So I'm pulling it out. So Tiwaz is no longer an option for you because I pulled it so many times today. But I'm calling on Freya, and I'm asking Freya to bless my rooms. The rooms for Patty that will show her our highest good. Her highest good. Thank you very much. So, ooh, girl, you did it. You got Iwas. You get the ornament.
Oh, thank you.
Yay. So your rune is Iwas.
Okay.
It's like
Cool.
it's kind of a Z, but not really, because it's on a slant and the middle line goes straight across, horizontal. So it is what the rune for Yule tree, which a Yule tree we would know in modern day as birch. And it was cut down and used over Yuletide, which coincidentally and not coincidentally is the 12 days of Christmas that we often talk about during this time of year. Yuletide is 12 days, and what they would do was cut down a Yule log, a Yule tree, and burn it for 12 days, thinking that they are feasting with the gods and the smoke is rising to the gods. And as long as the Yule tree is burning, they have connection to the gods. So that is what this rune means. And the universal language behind it is being strong, reliable, trusting, and not giving up. So you got some good,
100%.
not giving up. You're on the journey. You're here
Yep.
for the ride.
Yep.
A warrior you are. So when we're all done with this, I'm gonna need your address so I can send you your card and your
Great.
ornament.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Pull me one.
Pull you one.
Yeah, call in all the higher ups, sending masters,
everybody.
everybody. Yep, all of them in.
Okay. Oh, all higher ups are people. Michael.
All upper management.
All upper management. All of you. Do you want me to throw in the one that keeps jumping out at me?
I don't
I don't think it's for
care.
anyone else. I think it's for me.
Whatever.
All upper management. Please come down. Was that supposed to be for Nick? No. Please come down and bless my rooms and allow me to pull for Nick's highest good, so that she may get Here we go. All right, Nick, you got an X. X marks the pot. Sister, that's Gibo.
I'm
Gibo.
working. Hold on.
Gibo.
Hold on. I can't. Hold on, Kate.
She's gonna hate this room.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. What?
So your kid's fucking with you. Gibo.
Both of them. Literally both of them at the same time, apparently. Ugh, what?
It means gift.
Means
It
what?
means gift. Gift. Giving, balance, generosity, gratitude.
I feel like I do that.
You do, but I was being facetious. I think your son is being facetious on our conversation earlier about Miss Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, haha. So gift, giving, balance, partnerships, and being generous, which you are that, but I think your son is playing with you in my rooms. Gibo.
So he's making fun of the fact that I'm not getting the Tupperware that I asked for.
Yes. Yes, he absolutely is.
It would be nice if someday I would get a deep meaning reading or a deep meaning rune. All my shit is like totally surface now because they're like, she can get her own deep meaning universal messages. So I don't get them from anybody else anymore. Ugh, okay,
I can read into it more if you really want me to, sister, but you're the one that taught me
that's all right.
universal language.
I know. I'm already gonna know. Thanks.
You're welcome. I love you.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Your kid's hilarious. You said all up for banishment. Okay.
I know.
No. Anybody else?
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Happy solstice.
Happy solstice. Happy solstice. This is fun for me. Anybody that you want me to call on?
I think Freya also would be great.
Freya? Yeah, she's good. I love her. Freya. Might as well just stay here at this point. Hang out with my rooms and help me to do what is for Sharon's highest good. Thank you. I don't have to ask very hard. They are jumping out. Okay, this one is called Algies. Actually, this one is one that I had written on my hand when Cubs hopped over. It's called Algies. It is protection, staying safe, and contacting the gods. So again, we're gonna sit in universal language. So obviously protection and staying safe, either you've done that very well or you need to work on protection in some aspect of your spiritual life.
Okay.
Staying safe, maybe protecting yourself more, because I know as an empath, which we all are, we have a tendency to let people into our sacred spaces more frequently than people who are not empaths or people who have not shattered completely. So that could be something there, but also contacting the gods. So whatever it is that you're doing, right? Make sure you're doing it safely.
Okay.
When in the spiritual language, right? Because like I said before, I believe I told Antoinette this, like when you pull runes, there's a balance, there's a duality to each of them. And sometimes even when I say them, I can't always put the light spin on them. Like I think I do a pretty good job of bringing out the light side of the rune, but sometimes the duality of it is pretty intense, and this is one. It's giving you more of like the universe knows what you're doing and they want you to take precautions in doing it.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Intense.
It is intense. Universal, right? So universal truth and universal language isn't always well, let's take my ancestry, right? Like how I relate, how I am comfortable pulling these and telling people sometimes not like the most prettiest thing. Like universe sees you, they know what you're doing, they want you to be careful doing it. You know, and I'm okay saying that because I know that I'm being guided by my ancestors, and my ancestors that I'm speaking of were Vikings, and they are barbaric, and they don't have social etiquette to live by. Do you know what I'm saying? So blunt is an understatement when it comes to rune talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna, if there's a point that they want to get across, light or dark, they're going to get it across to you. And like I said, I do honor this rune like incredibly. It was like when Cavs hopped over, I had runes painted on all my nails, and this one just like kept like popping up with like, it kept popping up. It kept like, I kept seeing it, the rune. I'm gonna say it wrong. The algae. I kept seeing it, and I knew that it meant that. Well, I didn't know at the time, but after the fact, I knew it meant that I needed to make my connection with Kavi safe.
Okay.
Like that's what I pulled out of it. So it guided me during a very like could have been traumatic time, but because I had guidance, it wasn't as traumatic because I thought about what I was doing. I made sure I did it the right way. I protected it. So like when, you know, like how Nikki cuts cords all the time.
Yes.
And, you know, we surround and protect ourselves. Actually today I'm wearing hematite because today has been like a big, like I'm playing in the spiritual world, and I know what I'm playing with, but I need to protect myself because I know that there's duality within the spiritual world. So
There's
I'm
also
protecting myself.
there's more duality within the earth realm than there is in the spiritual world, though. At some point, you can just not, I mean, you have to be careful with that, because if you give too much credence to darkness in the spiritual world, you're inviting it in.
Right. And I'm not. And I'm trying to get to a point where I'm not. That's not what I'm saying, but also honoring what I know I'm supposed to be doing. It's not threatening you in any way. It's telling you that I see you and I want you to protect yourself.
Okay, because darkness in the spiritual realm is lower vibration energy, is all.
Yes.
We're not talking demons or any
Nope.
of this bullshit
Nope.
that people are spiritually programmed to believe.
No.
Like, because there's a lot of fear surrounding spirituality and dabbling with runes and divination tools and things, because they think that you can be possessed and all these things. And that's not what she's talking about, you guys, just so you know.
Yes. No.
Okay. I just want to get that point across, because of the social programming that comes around, like when you're speaking about duality and darkness and spirituality, that's where a lot of the thought processes can go. That's not what she's speaking on, just so you guys know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just want to clear that up. Just want to clear that up.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with yin and yang, has the same concept. Where there's a duality to have balance. Does that make sense? Like a duality to have, you have to have duality to have balance. And that is what universal language is. That's what yin and yang is. That's what like all of the old scripture and all of the old everything says. Like there's one to have the other, and all of the rune knowledge is universal duality, no matter how you break it down. I can't make it dark and I can't make it light. It is what it is.
Universal duality at its core is ego self and spirit self, though.
Yeah.
Like anyway, it's any verbiage that you use.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Kate Dowling just popped on. I don't know if she wants one pulled or not.
Oh, hi.
We had somebody, come in late. I didn't know if you saw her or not, so.
I couldn't I couldn't figure out. I finally found the link, but I couldn't, never found it. It took me 20 minutes.
Oh,
Darlene, I always tag everyone in the link, so it should always pop up in your notifications.
Well, I found it, but it was underneath the deal about Yule, and I didn't know if that was something to do with tonight's meeting. Anyway, I read all of that. It was good stuff, but it wasn't the meeting.
Well,
Anyway,
Kate's pulling runes right now. So do you want her to pull one for you?
I don't know what it is.
Well, she can explain that to you real quick.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay.
hi.
Okay. Take it away, Kate.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Darlene.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Today is winter solstice. Do you know what that is?
The shortest day and longest night of the year.
Correct, madam. Today is also a day that we celebrate Yule. I celebrate Yule. My ancestry goes back to Norway and Viking stuff. So I celebrate Yule. And today I made what's called a labyrinth and gave gratitude and thanks for all of the months of the year and what they gave to my life. And now I'm pulling runes, and runes is a divination tool that not a lot of people use. I use because it goes back again to my my Norwegian heritage. And it's just a divination tool. The runes are, as I was explaining before when you hopped on, when Nikki came on, it's universal knowledge that is been around for a very long time. And when you pull a rune, it's usually like one word, and then it means something in Old Norse mythology, that word, and then from that word there's like different meanings that the universe has attached to that word based on what the word is. An example I can give you is tonight we pulled a Yule tree rune. Is called Ewaz, is the name of the rune. It means a Yule tree, and it stands for strength and reliability and not giving up. Someone who is very strong. Yes. Mm-hmm. So would you, I would be more than honored to pull one for you.
I would like that. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna learn.
Okay. Okay. So what we've been doing is I've been asking everyone who would they like me to call upon to bless the runes so that I am able to pull one for your highest good.
You mean of my 3 dead people?
Well, I used a Norse goddess to call on. Nikki called on all the higher ups. Some other have called on Jesus, the Lord. Anyone that you want to call, anybody you want me to call on.
I don't know if the Lord is a man or a woman, so I'm
I mean,
not
that's
good
what I
at
said
that.
to you. I said he, she, they. So whatever.
It's the universe.
The universe. Girl, yes, we're gonna do the universe. Okay, universe, please come down and bless my runes and allow me to pick one from the greatest or the one's highest good. And they have been jumping at me all night long, and there it is again. It jumped. So you have that guy right there. And that means I have to find it on my cheat sheets. So it's called the Berkano. It's you would pronounce it as Berkano, Berkano, with like a hard K sound. It's the rune that they used for growth, new beginnings, and new people. So it would be more of like a social growth.
Okay, I'm ready for some
like
new people.
What's that?
I'm ready for some new people. I've been hibernating a long time.
Okay, well there you go, sister. Then that's just encouraging you to know that in the new light of the new year, you will be experiencing more new social environment, new social skills, new social, something to do with outside of your four-wall family.
I just learned yesterday that I'm going to Chicago for 3 days over Christmas because my granddaughter had some miles she needed to use up. And I have nothing going on here. So maybe I'm going to meet someone in Chicago. Who knows?
There you go. Who knows? That's pretty cool. I hope you can fly safely there. We have like crazy storms here in the Midwest.
Well, I know, but I'm going Friday morning. It's supposed to be 9
Chicago?
Into Chicago Friday morning.
Where are you flying from?
Dallas.
Yeah, you should probably check that flight. I'm
Okay.
actually supposed to fly out on Friday, and I'm planning on my flight being canceled.
Winter Storm Elliott.
Winter Storm Elliott canceling my travel plan.
Are we naming him now?
That's the name. The news named him.
That's the actual name the news named
Yeah.
it, is Winter Storm Elliott. So I'm like, mwah, ah, 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 ah.
Okay, well, Elliot sounds good. I was going to say maybe Everett or Eric, but
because I'm ornery. Because we're like a whirlwind, us Elliot. We're like a snowstorm.
I think
like
it's so
that.
you'll stay in the damn bed, man.
I'm in my bed, Caroline.
I wouldn't be terribly disappointed if it got canceled. I mean, just to go up there for 3 days seems ridiculous. But my great granddaughter is there, Miss Willa.
Aw.
She's about to start walking, so I'd like her to start while I'm there. Her birthday's January 4th, so.
Cool.
Anyway. Yada,
Well,
yada, yada.
if you do end up in Chicago, make sure that you bring some warm clothes, because along with the winter storm, we're having like sub-zero temperatures.
That's what I read, 9 degrees. But I've got Ugg boots and ski, what do you call them? The leggings, things you wear with skis to keep your legs warm. Anyway, I got lots of warm clothes.
Okay, there you go.
I lived in Chicago for 25 years.
Okay. Then you're well aware of the winters that we have here.
I am. Are you in Chicago?
I'm just north of Chicago. I'm in Franklin, Wisconsin, right over the border.
Okay, I lived in Lake Forest for 25 years.
Oh, okay. So you know where I'm at then. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I don't blame you for being there in Dallas. Not at all.
Well, I came back to Dallas and then my husband died and my both sons have died. So I miss Chicago, but my son that died first was in Chicago and I haven't been back to Chicago since he died until 3 weeks ago. I went back, but I didn't go anywhere where he was. So
it might be healing for you. Yeah.
Huh?
I said it might be healing for you. Hey,
maybe. Is that a big dog?
Yes, he's a baby.
Well, I love dogs.
Do you?
Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye,
Thanks,
Lee.
Kate. I loved it.
you.
It was awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Have fun
Bye,
doing your
Lee.
labyrinth later.
Thanks, Nikki.
Hey,
No
Kate.
problem, Ellie.
Sorry
Hi.
I was so late. Hello.
Somebody said Kate. Did I get to everybody?
Kate, it's Patty. I just wanted to give you my address before we close up.
Oh, yes. You know what? Can you message me on Messenger? And then everybody doesn't have to write your address down?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. I'll get that out
for
tomorrow.
doing this.
Yes.
Thanks for doing this. This is
Yes,
great.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you didn't
I'm
freak you
very
out.
excited. I'm going to meet new people.
Yes, it'll be good for you. And like I said, it's universal language, so there could be a deeper meaning behind that. But yeah.
Whatever, I'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out. You'll know when you know. When you know, you'll know. That's how we go.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
forget,
you.
guys, tomorrow night is Christmas dinner with the kids with Kat, and she'll do group readings too. So
Mm.
you have tomorrow night too at 6:30 p.m. I will not be on. Kat will facilitate that on her own. So
That's
Kate,
fine.
do you have anything
5:30
else?
Central, right?
Yep, 5:30 Central.
No, if you guys do your labyrinth and stuff, I want to see pictures. That would be cool. Post pictures if you do it. And of course, you don't have to do it my way. I mean, there is no right way to your own spirituality and your own truth. It's yours. You own it. So do what feels right.
Okay, well, I already had Oreos and peppermint ice cream for dinner, so
That works.
Hey, girl.
I'm
Whatever.
bad.
I had
No more
Doritos
food.
last night for dinner, so we're good. It's good.
I'm gonna have a cup of hot tea so I can go to sleep. All right. Thanks, y'all.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you guys. I
All
hope you all
right.
have a blessed solstice and a
Kate,
happy
thank
Yuletide.
you so much.
Thank you.
And we will see everybody tomorrow.
That was good.
Thanks,
Happy
Kate.
Manana.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Night.
You're
Bye.
Thank
welcome.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.